Hey guys, Rob here, Full Auto Customs. Hey, today's video I'm going to be cutting off that 67 Caprice quarter panel, so stay tuned. Cool guys, so this is the quarter panel. I'm going to be cutting off the Caprice here, Caprice 67 4-door. I'm going to need this quarter panel section here for my 67 Impala convertible. Right down here, it's a little bit rough, but it's not too bad. The main section I'm worried about here is getting this section here, which has that nice crisp body line all the way through it. So yeah, basically I'll set up the camera here. I'm going to take off this section here in the rear quarter panel, that filler piece, get that off, and then cut that section straight out of this quarter panel here so I can bring it back to my shop and use it for my 67 Impala convertible SS. Oh, we're going to push that piece. Okay guys, so I've got the rear quarter panel filler piece removed. I've got the tail light here removed. I was trying to remove the bumper here as well real quick. I got 2 bolts cut off. However, you take a look here, there's a third one down in there in that corner. I'm unable to get to that. I don't have a wrench on me at the moment to back it off and hold it, so I'm not going to be able to break that off. This is not my car, so I don't want to damage anything else that anyone else in the future might be able to use off this rear piece here, like that 3-piece bumper section there, whatever. Center section is kind of damaged, but I don't want to damage anything else that someone might be able to use. So what I'm going to try and do, I'll get the deck lid off the car first, so I got my room, so when I'm cutting this section here I've got more space. I'm not bumping into this. It's only 4 bolts, pretty easy to get it up and out of the way. And then I'm going to try and make my cut right here and come straight down. It's going to be a little tight in this section down here, but trying to do the best I can. So whenever I go to weld this, all the welds are in this section here, and there will be a little bit out here, but keep the majority of this section down in the back where it's covered by the tail lights and everything else. So all right guys, I'll set this camera back up here, get that deck lid removed, and yeah, get to cutting off this panel here. It's always nice when there's no trunk and you can just step right in there, kind of sit back, you know, take things off. Makes it a little bit easier, right? But you guys are working on any cars, or you guys have any projects or anything, you know, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys are working on. As you see, you know, I got that 58 Impala on the go. I just picked up that 64. I've got the 71 Chevrolet there too, and the 67 Impala convertible. This is Caprice. My 67's at the shop, but you know, those are the projects I'm working on at the moment. So, you know, guys, yeah, just let me know in the comments below whatever you guys are working on. It's always interesting to hear, see what kind of projects you guys are on. I'm working on there too. So any of these things here too in this yard that I take off, I'll put all these bolts back into the trunk so that they're not lost. So if someone comes to get a trunk lid or whatever in the future, they got all these little bolts there too. So always makes it nice for the next guy who's looking for things, right? It's always good. Right on. So now that I got my quarter panel piece off, I'm gonna have an easier time with this Sawzall when I'm cutting this section here, and the deck lid's not in my way either. So I'm gonna cut straight up this section here, probably come over around this trim piece here and come straight down here and get the majority of that quarter piece I can. Like mine at the shop, my 67 Impala, this section here is damaged pretty good. A tree or something fell on it, so this is rolled right over. It is a little damaged, it's pretty much damaged down this section here too. This here is really the only bad spot on this quarter panel, but at the same time it's on an end piece here, so I can get a hammer and dolly and fix that up pretty good when I get it back to the shop before I throw it on the car, right? But now that I got everything, majority out of the way, except for that bumper, because that one bolt is a PCU, well, I can't get at right now, as I don't have my normal tools that I would have when I'm out getting parts. They're about 1,200 kilometers from where I am. So anyway, get this camera set up here. Let's cut off this quarter panel. Oh yeah, and so anyone who's wondering too, it's also snowed here and rained. So everything here is very, very damp. So there's not really a good chance of a fire getting created with all the sparks or anything like that if I'm using the zip cutter or whatever, or the Sawzall. It puts off very minimal, right? But anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there in case anyone was worrying about a fire. So probably won't happen. Everything's pretty wet. All right, let's set this camera up and yeah, get cutting off that quarter panel. Cool guys, so I got this section here cut off. Usually when I try and get a quarter panel here, I'll try and get all the bracing sections here as well. So that's all been cut off in that section. Last section I got to go is just this little section down in here. I'm going to try my best to get this cut off. If I can't, I'm just going to have to go on the other edge and just kind of weld it in when it gets replaced. But this is the last section down in here I have to cut off here for that quarter panel, and yeah, it's pretty much off. So right on, I'll set the camera again, see if I can get that section cut off without having to cut a little seam on this edge right here. So if not, that's what I'll have to cut anyway. So okay, let's do that. She's off. So this is the quarter panel piece here. Like I said, this section here I'm not too worried about, because when you, as you can see from the back side, I'm going to be able to get in there with a hammer and dolly now pretty easy. And like I was saying before, I always try and grab the extra bracing here too anytime I'm getting quarter panel pieces, because I never know how rotten the one I currently have is. It's always nice to have a full section. Or if I need to make a patch, I've got this section here now to make a patch with what I currently have, if it might only be rotten from this section. So always nice to get extra pieces like that there too whenever you're cutting off quarter panels instead of just the outer casing, right? Spend the extra time, get this bracing, because a lot of this stuff they don't make no more, right? So hey guys, thanks a lot for sticking around to the end of the video. I have the 67 Impala quarter panel I cut off this Caprice here today. I couldn't get this piece off here, but there's no worries. I'll probably buy that brand new. So that's pretty gonna be the end of the video there for today. It's probably be a shorter video. So what I'm gonna do for the end of this video is I'm gonna put together a little collaboration of some footage I've taken along the way, just to show you guys how beautiful it is out here in British Columbia, Canada, and out in sections of Alberta here too. So I hope you guys like that. I'll probably put together like a little 4 to 5 minute clip or so of that, just of the mountain sceneries and all the sceneries here in this beautiful section of Canada. So hope you guys enjoy that. So got the quarter panel today. So until next time, if it's not raglan, it's not custom. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. So take care.